Hey everyone, this is Shaheen from ShaheenMiroInsights.com, and I'm going to be doing the intuitive forecast for the week of May 23rd. And I'm sorry that I didn't get to do a video last week. Things got kind of busy and crazy and hectic, so here I am back in action. Something that I wanted to do is ask you guys for some feedback. I am just bubbling with all sorts of ideas for new articles and things to really present to you on my website and to just help you on your path to doing all the things that you're wanting to do, to feel more spiritual, to feel more healthy, to feel more balanced, to feel more vibrant. So I'm trying to present more information and opportunities for you to do that in your own life. So if there's anything in particular that you would like to hear me talk more about, or you would like me to do more writing on, please let me know. And if there's anything that I can clarify on my website or any of the information I've already shared, I would love to hear that as well. Anything that I can do to clarify or to just help go further, I'm always open to that conversation and feedback and anything from you guys. I love having that outside insight. So definitely share that with me. Hi, Ali. We have a friend. So with that being said, let's get into the weekly reading and see what the forecast has to share with us and how we can use that to best go into the week and feel expansive and strong and ample. I know that a lot of people have felt a little bit chaotic because of the retrograde and the full moon in Sagittarius, and all of the implications that come with that. I myself have felt that as well, and just really having to take time to slow down, step back, refocus. And one of the things that keeps coming to me, the message that I keep getting is, don't push yourself to do things that you don't feel capable of doing right now. That's so important, and I just feel the energies really coming through and presenting that. You're gonna get ideas, you're gonna get inspiration, you're gonna get feelings and pushes and pulls to do certain things, to investigate certain things, but don't feel like you have to get it all done right now. Sometimes just writing those little impulses down, those intuitive insights, writing those down and visiting those periodically, that's all you need to do. And over the next month, between now, which is now the full moon, and the next full moon in June, you're going to be in this state of discovering different things and getting led down different pathways. And now is not the time to choose. Now is not the time to really commit yourself to anything really intently. Just explore and be curious. That's going to help you conserve energy and feel fluid. So the first card that we have, which is really the theme for the week, is the Five of Pentacles. And this is not really a very inspiring image, but what it is talking about is being aware of what you're putting your energy in and what you're holding on to, what you need to let go of, and how you can take care of yourself. So this is an important card because it continues that message of self-care, self-compassion, and being fluid, and knowing when to say goodbye to something, knowing when to let go of something, and knowing how to explore without really committing or making any deep-seated attachments that are going to limit you. So ask yourself the question right now as you're going into the week, is there something that I can let go of? Is there something that I can say no to? Is there something that I can move on from? And is there a way that I can be more fluid? And another thing that this will bring up is being able to take care of yourself physically. So this might mean that you need to purge, detox, focus on your physical health, your eating habits. I know I personally have been trying to be more mindful of that, and not just having my yoga practice and being physical in that way, but also asking myself, is there something else that I can do for my body, whether it's eating or not eating a certain thing, or participating in some other kind of self-care ritual? Is there something else that I can do to really expand my sense of wellness? And most importantly, my sense of communication with my body, which creates that dialogue with my mind, my emotions, and my spirit. So this is really a powerful message to begin the week with. And it could also hint at just the practical of, you might have a lot of allergy issues, or you might feel unwell with the beginning of the week. So doing a little extra boost for your immune system is definitely beneficial. So the second card that we have moving into the week is the High Priestess. And she absolutely reminds us that there is always more under the surface. There's always more information, more inspiration, more insight that's happening under the surface, deep in our subconscious, deep in our spirit. She's really a call to action in more of a subtle way, and that you need to go deeper into your intuition. And I love the combination of this message with this particular message as well, because she's talking about the wisdom of listening to your body. How often do you sit down and close your eyes and focus on your breathing and ask yourself, where am I holding resistance in my body? Where am I feeling pain? When am I not feeling good? And if you follow that thread further, there will be an intuitive message, something that leads you to the source, the energetic implication of that particular place of disease, discomfort, and resistance. So she absolutely is calling you into action and asking you to look at your intuition, look at your feelings, look at your insights that are coming through, because they are going to help you understand where you're losing power and also where you're going to gain more power. The next card that we have, and I think this is something that's so good for many of us, the Queen of Pentacles. And I know a lot of you have been having some struggles, some blocks, some setbacks when it comes to your financial situation. And I totally understand that. I think it's a cosmic thing right now. Everyone is having shifts and changes with their work and career and with their financial situation. But what the Queen of Pentacles is talking about is being comfortable with where you are. And it's not accepting that maybe you don't have something you need, or maybe your situation isn't exactly what you want. But she's talking about being comfortable with where you are, because there are positive aspects of your current situation. And if you can go into those positive aspects, if you can really appreciate and express gratitude for the things that you have right now, the opportunities that are coming right now, it's going to activate your magnetism, and it's going to bring more. Because really what you're experiencing with all of this change that's happening is not setbacks, but it's a disentangling, an unraveling, if you will, of what you're connected to and how that hasn't been serving you, and kind of purging it, letting it go, getting away from it, so that you can move into the flow and the new avenues of exploring what is going to make you feel good and what is going to sustain you. So really, it's the old idea of you have to let go of something in order to get something new. As one thing ends, another begins. And it's really hard to honor that process, especially when it comes into your livelihood and your feelings of security. But the Queen of Pentacles is reminding you that you have enough. You have things that are there for you right now. You can provide for yourself. You can find foundation and security. It might not be exactly what you want, but it's something that's on the pathway to where you want to be. So really honor and trust it. And look around you and see if there is anything in regards to work, career, or finances that you haven't noticed before that you can go deeper into. Are there opportunities? Are there avenues of work? Are there people who you haven't really reached out to, but if you did, it could bring you something amazing? Now's the time to consider that. And then we have the Page of Swords. And he's kind of a sassy little character. And what he really brings out for me is this idea of being open to your thoughts, being open to your inspiration, being open to your ideas, and being fluid with them, learning to kind of play with that intention, being ready to act at any moment, but do not be too hasty. And that's the thing. The Knight is all about action and movement and progression and dedication to something. But sometimes, not the Knight, the Page, but sometimes you have to remember that you're in a process of learning. And the Page is learning. He's not a master of anything. He's just beginning that journey. And so you have to remember that there is more information, there is more opportunity, there's more clarity to be found, but the way to get there is by continuing forward. Not saying to stay on the same path, but just staying in motion is going to be beneficial. Now, another thing that comes up with this, and I feel like this is important to mention, is as the week progresses and as you find yourself being met with new opportunities or new ideas, be sure to remain grounded, centered, humble, practical, and very open to constructive feedback and criticism. Because something that comes up with this, something that I'm really sensing, is this desire and this need to be aggressive or to assert yourself or to be forceful or to be resistant to any kind of feedback. And that absolutely is something that is part of this whole astrological thing that is happening right now. So we want to make sure we stay in our sensitive, receptive, open, fluid nature, because the energy in the cosmos right now is going to push us to want to react instead of respond. So definitely keep that message in mind. So this is really some fabulous information. I feel like this is absolutely going to help you move into the week and move into your personal flow and to stay very grounded and centered. Just reminding yourself of these messages, these mantras. And something that I've been practicing lately, because I can feel this oppressive energy weighing on us, is making sure that I'm doing daily rituals of self-care. And one of the things that I like to do is to spend time blessing myself. And a lot of times I will do that by smudging or by using essential oil blends and kind of anointing myself and repeating mantras or affirmations. And one that I really love is that infinite opportunities are coming to me in infinite ways now. And I love to repeat that to myself because it absolutely activates that flow. It kind of busts up resistance, and it also relinquishes me from the need to know, to understand, to have authority over what I'm doing or how it's getting done. It just allowed me to surrender to the infinite opportunities, the infinite possibilities that are coming in infinite ways. So practice that. See how that works for you. It can be very profound. I also want to just mention that my tarot class, Exploring Tarot, which is an intuitive approach to living and to reading the cards, is going to be held this coming weekend, May 29th. And that is going to be a fabulous workshop on using tarot from an intuitive perspective, storytelling, path working, and creative prompting with the cards. And this is very much how I use the cards when I use them in my readings. And it's something that I feel everyone can do, whether it's just casually trying to work on your own, or if you were someone that wants to read for other people. This is a great opportunity. And it's going to be held in Cincinnati early in the day. If you want to know more about it, you can visit my website, ShaheenMiroInsights.com. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to talk to you more about it. And if you would like to do your own private session, feel free to contact me. Visit ShaheenMiroInsights.com. Underneath the spiritual services, you'll find intuitive guidance sessions, and that will allow you to schedule an appointment, to choose a time slot as far as how long you would like to work with me, and give you some information about what we'll do. I would love to connect with you one-on-one and look into your personal energetic story, see where you're losing power, where you're feeling more powerful, and get through some of the blocks and the hang-ups that you have, and help you move into the future, into your next steps, feeling really strong and ample and expansive, and most importantly, getting what you want and you need, because those are things that are perfectly acceptable and part of why we're here. So I hope to work with you, and I hope to talk to you soon. Feel free to comment and share and ask any questions. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.